Yo, everyone! How's everyone's day going today? Sorry if my voice sounds a little shot because it is. When you go back to practice first time, your throat is always very sore. But it's not really that sore, it's just as really raspy. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. What did I do today? I just finished Avatar Book 3 of Last Airbender. That was a lot of fun. Man, I really missed that series. I'm glad I was able to binge watch the entire thing over my break though. So yeah, today we're going to, since we've literally been playing nothing but horror and action games for the past how long? I was thinking maybe today we could just relax a little bit. We're just gonna have a calm stream today. We're gonna be playing this game called The First Tree, which I found in my library. I forget when I bought it. But yeah, it follows the story of this fox, and that's all I know because I haven't played it. Because of course you don't play games you've already played, or at least story games. I hope everyone has something relaxing with them. I have I have this box of tea, little juice box. That's probably gonna try. I'm just trying to soothe my throat today, so don't expect me to be yelling a lot. Because you know there's no reason to be yelling when it's a nice nature game. And with that, let's jump right into it. As you can see, I changed the overlay. I thought the green would be a nice change of pace, something serene and relaxing, compared to our normal black or blue. Because I don't think blue is the right color palette for this game. All right, let's start new game. This game has a lot of commentary, I'm told, so I'm just going to stay silent for those because it's supposed to be a relaxing stream. Hope the volume's fine. Oh, the environment's actually beautiful. Hello, Voy. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're sticking to Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Are you awake?
I'm on time too.
I thought I heard you get up.
Is the volume fine?
I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Toggle, run, jump.
Are you thinking about him?
Interact, zoom.
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird.
Oh, this game is
but I had
absolutely
one
beautiful.
of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head.
Oh,
She was
double
running
jump.
in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
And do you see this environment? It's very simple, but it's got just this beauty to it. Hold on. Alright. Camera sensitivity is fine, I think. But yeah, I hope everyone's leaning back in their chair because I know I am. But do you just see this? Like the clouds look like they're a painting. The snow, the pebbles. Oh, something's here. Oh no.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Oh, that's not nice. Rest in peace, little foxy boy.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
That is a nice view for a Unity game. Look at that. Just the colors and everything. They just pop. Okay, maybe green wasn't the right color for overlay, but it is what it is.
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
The narrators are doing a really good job. I don't know if it's too loud, too quiet for you. If you want me to turn it up, just say so. I have a few other nature games, and I just want something to relax with. So I just got quite a few, just a bunch of them. Haven't touched them at all. The other option today was Journey, but I didn't feel like playing that one just yet. I was thinking this one was a little more in vibe with the season. Journey's more of a summer game, I think. Hello, bestie. We are just chilling today with this nice fox game. A desk with a notebook that every teenage girl has. Her name is... Oh, this is not a girl. This is Joseph. Bestie, I finished Avatar Book 3. I'm quite sad it's actually over. Yeah, those 60 episodes went by so quickly. 61 episodes, I mean.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
I think everyone's had that
Don't be
same thought.
embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be
Don't
so
you ever
cruel.
be ashamed of the toys you play
Some
with?
of them are. I
It
shouldn't
is
have let
who
them
you
get
are.
to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Yes, I'm gonna be reading the comics when I get the chance. Like I said, I bought the Suki book that I'm still going through. Talks about her time in the prison and a bit about her past. Okay. Oh, there's another one over there. Quite a few of them actually. 1, 2, 3. I'm glad it tells you where to go because I would get lost immediately because this is a very vast forest. But yeah, well, if you ever have something like a toy that you bring to school, never be ashamed of it. It's who you are as a person. Don't let others tell you what you can't play with. I was told that girls back then, they used to chew on Polly Pocket toys. Don't let anyone judge you. I'm told they're very chewy. That's actually a stream I want to do. Someday I just want to buy some Polly Pocket toys. Like, unused, of course. And just chew on them. And then maybe do a tier list on how chewy they are. Bestie, that was your idea. Hey, you snitched on yourself. I'm sure it's something people can relate with. Oh, there's something here. Bulletin board with a graph. It's a very small sliver or something. And a clock. Oh yeah, Polly Pocket stream coming in the future sometime, if I can get my hands on them. unused, and for a price that's not absurd. I just hope they don't cause any diseases, because I'm told some plastics made back then can cause some diseases. Where am I even going? Okay, so there's... Oh, they're all scattered. Oh, there's one close. I think. Yeah, it looks like something. I hope you guys are able to hear the music. There's no volume sliders. Alright, let's try to get up here. Ugh. This one first. You can tell it's a Unity game, but that's the point. Look, there's some beauty in the unpolishedness of some of the movements. I'll drink some of my tea. No, I didn't have time to brew tea, so I just got a tea box, like a juice box. When I looked at the time, I had 5 minutes till stream starts. I was like, oh no, I was gonna actually brew some tea. Start digging.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
He was a carver, right?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
The next one was up there somewhere. The reason why I wanted to do this stream is not because my voice was shot, but it's because, you know, we've been playing horror games for so long on this channel. And before I become known for my horror games, I think it'll be nice to just try something new. And also, my school starts tomorrow, so I just want something to relax with, calm the nerves before another semester of school. I know for some of you, a lot of you, all your school times are different. Maybe some of you have started already. But you know, it never hurts to relax. Alright, the next points are there. I think. It's nice to just sit back in your chair and just take in whatever you're looking at, whatever you're doing. Oh, I think that's it for that level. Oh, alright, now we're fitting the overlay a little bit more. I'm told that the developer had a lot of trouble developing this game. Like it just caused him a lot of issues. And then it, like at some points of development, he really hated making this game, but at the same time, he just pushed through it, knowing the result was going to be great. Or at least that's what an article said. Article title. I didn't read the entire article because I had 5 minutes.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom, so I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all, put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Yeah, this protagonist is kind of relatable. I think a lot of us can relate. Not just the people here, but streamers in general, VTubers in general. Because I know a lot of them have similar stories. When I was in high school, I used to, during lunchtime, I would just go to the lunch or the band room because it was quiet. Well, because not a lot of people practice their instruments, so I'd just go there and sit behind the drums and just eat lunch there. It was actually for a stupid reason. We actually had this game, this school-wide game that was similar to like Manhunt, where you had this card and you had to find the person on that card. So it would require you to like stalk, kind of stalk the people, and look for them through social media or any way possible. So it was kind of my hiding place during that game. It was spanned for about a month until I got caught because one of my fellow people snitched on me, told me my schedule and told them my schedule, even though he had no business to. So yeah, that was disheartening because I was just gonna outlast the duration of the game. But then they caught me because they waited outside my classroom, and the moment I came out, they tagged me. So yeah, screw you, Kai. I'll never forget that betrayal. But yeah, and then the band room just became my little spot. Like I would just go there to chill because it was quiet. I would just eat lunch there and just bask in the quietness.
Over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us send a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Yeah, I think one of the harder things as a kid is you want to fit in. But at the same time, you need to find the right group of people, because sometimes they just lead you into doing things you would never do normally, and you kind of get peer pressured into it. Like this person, they were 15 years old. I'm not too sure if this is a real story. It's probably not. At the same time, you shouldn't let those people put you in dangerous situations like that. Chat is not showing on screen. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see what's wrong. Model. Scroll text. Alerts. There we go. Thank you for letting me know. I think I disabled it by accident while I was this game's resolution is 1440 because that's my monitor size. So I had to make a new screen capture, and I guess I accidentally disabled it. Thank you for letting me know. I was wondering why it looks so light. I was like, the stream chat is usually a little darker than that. But yeah, like I was saying, you gotta find your right group, because if you don't, you'll put yourself and others at harm, and then you'll make people sad if something happens. Man, I really didn't think this stream would be talking to a life lesson stream, but I guess this is the vibe this game gives. Now I don't know where to go though. Classic me. Left, right, down, up. Let's find high ground. Maybe we can scout it out. Let's see. Maybe we need to jump over this, or maybe it's an invisible barrier. Nope, it looks like that's it for this area. There's a police car over there. Let's go to the police car. Let's see what's up. Oh, butterflies. What's this bulletin board? Let's see. Oh, looks like it evolves into some kind of police story. Let's grunt a little more. Nope, nothing here. Try this way. See what's up this hill. When games don't have like true pathing, I have a lot of issues. Okay, it looks like that same desk we saw before. Let's go up this. See if there's an invisible wall. Oh, looks like we're good. For now. Yeah, this looks like the right way, except for that tree. Kind of phasing into the... Oh wait, no, that's not right. Oh, there's some kind of volcano over there. Or geyser. I guess that's where we're going. Okay, that's invisible. Okay, let's see. And just taking in the environment. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not gonna stop saying it because it's the truth. Oh, you use the butterflies. You use the butterflies and then you jump. And you double jump. I guess it gives you more height. Alright, let's try it. Oh, yeah, it launches you like one of Venti's gusts. Alright, this way. But I hope everyone finished that Genshin event. It was kind of hard because you really didn't know where the balloons were. I finished it last minute yesterday. I wouldn't say it's the hardest, but yeah, there are times you can't finish it first try. I wonder what we do with these stars looking. Oh yeah, I know butterflies are different in other places. Over here, this butterfly, the monarch, is very common. I wonder what other butterflies you see in other places. Or at least that's what Pokemon told me, because in different regions, in wherever you play from, Vivillon will have a different design. Oh, there's something there. And there's the truck that looks like it crashed. Let's continue the story from here. Yeah. For example, in Japan, it's like the color of their flag, where it's white and it has some red.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
Alright, it looks like we can't get up there. For that is, I guess that's the truck they were talking about. Or in this story. Alright, so next looks like this jump into the waterfall. Okay, so it looks like a double butterfly jump. Okay, let's try this. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I don't think a butterfly is going to help us scale that waterfall. Let's just keep going. Oh, something's here. A barber shop. I guess we're going to be talking about a haircut soon. Which is something I definitely need. I haven't had a haircut in like a month something. My hair is like, it's almost covering my ears. It's getting annoying. Triple butterfly plus. Oh, okay. I gotta go back. I wish it would tell me sooner. Gotta grab 3 different butterflies. Okay, so it looks like we need to do this one first, because the moment we jump, we lose our butterflies. There's one there. There's one by the waterfall. I don't know where the last one is. Maybe we can just walk up there instead of jumping. Oh, I didn't see this before. Oh, we need to grab that little star thing. Perfect. Okay. Let's grab these butterflies again. Go to the next area. Can I just walk that? I don't think I can, but we'll see. Hello, Flaming Dragon. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. How was your day? We're just chilling today, playing a calming game right before school starts again. I know for you, school probably started, right? Hi, Spooky Coco. Welcome to the stream. It's okay if you can't stay long. We're just chilling today. But yeah, thank you for your support. As always. Oh, I messed up. Alright, so we gotta grab this one first. What's this game? It's called The First Tree. It's in the title. It's kind of like a narrative story thing, but you walk around as a fox, and then we'll touch different story beats. Where we'll learn more about this person and his story. So far he's talked about crazy things he did as a teenager, peer pressure, stuff like that. But I'm sure everyone's busy. We're just chilling today because we've been playing horror games for so many episodes now. I was thinking it's time for a change of pace. How do I get here? Okay. Oh, I instantly fall down from there. I guess this is a bit of a puzzle game too, judging from what we're seeing so far. Alright, I think that's it for this level. Sounds funny.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Yeah, it's a little funny. Yeah, we are a fox. I mean, I am a fox. Look at this. Why is there... The butterflies are... I think they help you jump better. This game has a few puzzle elements. I guess the butterflies increase your
If there was
your
some
jump
way
height.
I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Yeah, you know what? There's things in the past you can't change. Like whatever I did in high school, I can't change that now. But you know what? You can use that as a lesson. You can move forward with it. In high school, no, everyone hates their former self because of the things some of us have done. But that's just part of life. And then, you know, some of those things can even like lead you into certain things later on in life. You never know. Oh, this environment is really nice. So we went from like a sunset to yellow to green. Yeah, so far I'm just really liking taking in the view of this game. I'm glad the developer finished it, despite all the hard times he had developing this game.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out.
It's
For
a
a
nice.
year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful.
Okay.
As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle.
His
I
name is
told him how I
Joseph.
didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it. but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Yeah, the trees are beautiful, aren't they? The trees are different from the last 2 times we saw them. These are, what are they called? Are they called evergreen trees? I'm not too sure. I don't know my trees. All I know is that there's rings in the center and tells you the age of a tree. Something you learned in elementary. But yeah, these are very different from the ones we just saw. It looks like we're going through different seasons too. The first one we were up in a mountain. It was all snowy. So that was winter. We just went through fall, I think, and then now we are in spring. Looks like we're supposed to do something. Okay, so it looks like we gotta find two more of those things. I want to know who designed this soundtrack. I Am on a Journey. This game's very short. I think it's around 2 hours long. So I don't think we're going to do another episode of this. I think we can just finish it today. Might take a little. Stream might last a little longer than usual, just because of how lost I usually get. But I think that's the beauty of this game. It's a one-time journey. I'm not sure if there's different endings. I didn't check. Okay, but no. Look, the annoying part is I have to find the glowing orbs. This is a big environment. This is the fastest I can run to. Wait, no, let's take it in while we search. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to stream games, like the shorter games are usually the ones people use. Like I'm told Hollow Knight is pretty short. I'm told the second game I played, Resident Evil, was quite short as well. It was around 7 hours max. That's considered short for these types of games. Like the Fatal Frame game we're playing right now is supposed to be 50 hours. I don't know how much longer we're going to be doing that. But we're just gonna keep going with it. Today I have 6 tests at school. Oh, that is a lot of tests. 1 for each class. When did you start school? For me, it starts tomorrow, and that's why I'm trying to relax today before it starts. I'm not terribly worried about the semester, because last semester was considered the hardest semester in my career, just because the courses in there were considered the toughest. Like there's something called a capstone course, which is like the using all your knowledge in the 4 years types of courses. I think I told you guys already, but there was an essay which you were supposed to do a month early. That ended, and I did it in 24 hours with a Red Bull and a watery coffee. I haven't drunk coffee in 15 years. It was my first Red Bull. Oh, you start school on the 9th. And then, yeah, that essay turned out to be 10,000 words by the end of the 24 hours. Or almost 10,000. It was 10,000. I had to cut stuff just because I made it too long.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something.
I forgot Tom Clancy's a writer.
Tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the
birdhouse.
If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
The 9th, I think my brother started. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I have a brother. But yeah, he started school on the 9th as well, I believe. It's hard cutting an essay short because it feels exactly. It was 10,000 words that I shortened into 9,000 something because there was a limit on how much I could do for certain sections. Like for one section, I was only allowed 5 parts to it. I did 7, and then even at the end, it turned out it came up to like 3 of the original points, so I had to cut out like half of it. For math, I had to do algebra. Yeah, I remember algebra was difficult for me. Not after grade 8. When I went to high school math, I really struggled. There's different levels of math at my high school before. So there's a college level. There's the equivalent to community college level, and then there's the mixed level. So the college level would be the highest one, and then the community college equivalent one is supposed to be the lowest one technically, and then the mixed one would be a mix of the two, which would be like a middle difficulty. So we could select our difficulties. You have 4 brothers. It's not that sad. I mean, at least you guys will be together in the future, I'm sure.
There were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused.
That's a can.
I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk.
Cigarettes
and
and
I'm
a
sure he
tiger.
got so tired of
tire
hearing it
frame.
that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Yeah, your brothers will always be together. Like, my brother is kind of mad at me right now because he's going through his teenage years. But I'm sure he'll come around. Out of the brothers, which one are you? Are you the oldest one? They'll always be mean to you, and you'll always be mean to them. It's just the nature of a sibling relationship. Eventually you'll grow to, or as you get older, you'll grow to appreciate some of those days. Not all of them, some of them really suck, but you know. Some days you'll just appreciate that they're there. Like my brother and I get into scuffles all the time, you know. Just because he's him, but you know, it's never out of like absolute malicious intent. There was something it was supposed to go, and it didn't work out. But that's just how siblings are. At least that's in my opinion. Okay, let's see. Man, these environments are absolutely huge. It's nice. You can just keep exploring. At the same time, I would like to finish this cave today. Because I don't think there'll be enough content for a second stream. So just because today's a special day, because I'm about to start school tomorrow, we'll just keep going until we finish this. And then in February, close to like late January, there's some other stuff that's coming. I haven't decided what yet, but I think there'll be some special times during the next couple weeks. I think the stone, I think you're supposed to feed it stars 1. Not too sure what else you're supposed to do. 2. You're supposed to jump? Yeah, I have no clue. It's 1 out of 3. Oh, I forgot we don't take fall damage here. That's good. My 2 oldest brothers, 11, but I do not like telling my age people make fun of it. It's okay. There's no reason to make fun of it. Like, everyone grows at their own age, right? Let's see, what's this? I think you're pretty mature for your age. Let's see. There's a camping sleeping bag, and it looks like a tent. The next one is up there. I think I just missed it. Ooh. How did I miss it? It looks like a puzzle. It looks like I'm supposed to find something and to put there. I'm not too sure what though. By Flaming Dragon, everyone's been there. Everyone's been your age. We know exactly what you're talking about. People older than you always will undermine you a little bit just because of your age. At the same time, it shouldn't like hinder you in some way because everyone grows. Everyone was there at one time in their lives. I won't tell anyone. It's okay. Oh, maybe I figured out something. Okay, looks like we gotta find the third one, which is all the way over there. I was once the same age, and that people will always make fun of you as well. You know, people make fun of me for my age too, but it's just because they're older. But everyone came from somewhere. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Okay, let's touch that last stone. Unless there's anything else we can take a look at. Not a what is that called? It's a children's toy. A sound tile? Yeah, 2 out of 3. One more. Alright, there it is. You know, this story is really interesting. Because I think it's relatable to a lot of people. I'm just not too sure if it's real. And if it's not, it's okay. This one, I believe it's this one. Either that or that's the one we touched already. Nope, that's the one we touched already. Somewhere over here. Okay, so we just came from that side. Let's find an open spot so we can take a look at our surroundings. So we came from that side. Looks like the last one will be here somewhere. But that's the main glowing one. It's glowing really brightly. Let me check once again. Let's see what we can do about the vines. Alright, let's see. Can I parkour up here? No? I guess that's where it's supposed to go. That's the end part. Kids are brutal, Flaming Dragon. It's not because they're just naturally mean, it's just because they don't know any better. You shouldn't be too dejected because of if they're making fun of you based on age. Because I can guarantee you're one of the more mature people in your class. You know what? There's probably a reason why you're young, right? I don't know what your situation is, but there's probably a reason why you're put in a class with older people. You should think of that as you being as a mode of confidence, because even though you're the youngest, you're still somehow in that class. Kids don't have a filter. It's just how it is. They'll learn. it takes a while to learn right and wrong, especially at that age. You don't really learn right and wrong until later on. So at your age, kids will just be like that. But of course, if they're ever getting physical, you want to tell your teacher, because that shouldn't be a thing. Oh, there you go. That's your answer. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure it's that one. I don't think we touched that one. Wait a second. That one's the rock. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. A lot of teachers don't like you as a kid. I can guarantee you. It's just because they have their own things going on in their lives. Of course, they're terrible teachers, but some of them are just going through hard times. Others are stressed because they have to deal with kids. Like there's a lot of people when I grew up that said they don't like kids. It's just having to deal with kids sometimes for them can be very just because well, they went through the same thing, right? They were once a kid. So it's just there's a matter of projection, like of themselves, and then there's also, because kids can be annoying. It's just the nature of things. Like I said, they really don't have a filter, so they can say really mean things sometimes without really meaning it. They can do certain things that an adult would find really stupid, but of course that's how you learn. Yeah, don't worry, I'm sure your teacher doesn't hate you like you think. It's probably something to do with them, unless you. And if not, then they shouldn't be a teacher. That's the entire point of the job. Alright, this is number 2 of 3. I'm having trouble finding 3 of 3. Maybe it's because it marks the ones you found with the light. Maybe it's the one you haven't found yet that they don't mark. Yeah, Fleeing Dragon, I'm sorry about your grandmother. But yeah, I don't know where this thing came from. It just something of there's just something with red hair that for some reason kids are very like hostile against. I guess this. Hold on, 1 second. Sorry, my grandma delivered fruit. But yeah, as you get older, those jokes really don't really exist anymore. It's just as a kid, I don't know why. It's just a thing. Yeah, I'm really sorry about your grandmother, and I know you'll get through whatever you're going through right now. But yeah, just think about the happy times that you've had with her. I remember Bestie told me once that life is to be celebrated. Like once a person passes, it's the next step is to celebrate their life, and that's one thing I've been thinking about a lot lately. You celebrate the dead by living. And yeah, I think a lot of us have been in your situation as well, just because of our age. Like, things happen. That is a... what was that? That's a rock. And then this is a first aid kit and a boat. So, Okay, so we passed this area. Okay, this is the only logical area it could be in, because we touched that side. This is the last area. I try my best, Flaming Dragon. I try my best. My reason here is just to make sure someone else is having a good day. May it be through screaming into the mic, or may it through life lessons or whatever needs to be done. As long if someone's day is better, I'm happy. I think the overall goal is just to make sure you, like yourself and everyone around you, is happy to some extent. Like I think that's my goal in life. If I can do that, then I think everyone, then it'll just contribute to an overall better, like environment. Okay, we found something new. Looks like we're fighting the right way. Let's see. Like another one of my goals is just to make sure younger generations understand that there are people that care, and that people have been through what they've been through.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens.
It's a map.
We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on, just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. Then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
No trespassers. Yeah, Fleeing Dragon, I think it's a little too early for you to stream. But you know, there's nothing stopping you. Streaming is very easy to get into. All you really need is OBS, a mic. My goal surrounds a little bit for too old, but I want to save money for college so I can go to college. Yeah, that's always a good goal to have. Like, there's a lot of people that say college isn't, like, the most useful thing in the world, or a lot of successful people don't go to college. You always want to give yourself the best possible chance you can, I think. Like, of course, everyone has their own path in life. It's just that it doesn't hurt to go. Of course, it will hurt your finances, but for the most part, you'll be able to get out of it, pay it off eventually. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with giving yourself a chance, and the fact that you're already thinking about it at your age is a great thing. Like I said, you're really mature for your age. So you think of that as a very positive thing about yourself. But yeah, streaming is very simple. It's all you need is like, you can complicate it like I do with stuff like this overlay and mono and everything, blah blah blah. But no, really all you need is OBS, which is one program, something to play or something to stream, and a mic. That's it. It's really three things. Everything else comes with because you want to do it. Hold on, let me close my door. I forgot my grandpa didn't close my door when he entered. Yeah, people in this house just come and go. It is what it is. So if you really want to get into it when you get older, it's an option that's open to you, and it's completely free for the most part. Of course, you can pay for a mic, pay for an expensive mic, but you don't need to. My mic is $30 last time I checked. It's the other stuff that was a little more expensive, but you really don't need something like I do. And they make fun of... Yeah, comparing subscribers is not something you should do. Or that... It's... I don't know, for kids, it's like a very big thing, because it shows that in a way that you're popular. But subscribers really don't matter. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, that's all that matters to me. Or to anyone. Like for me, I'm very small compared to my other friends. Like Ken, he's hit the 500 mark. Jenny's, I believe she's in the couple hundred, 600 to 1,000 mark. So compared to them, I'm only at around on like on Twitch 24. My other friends are around 50 or like 5 times my number, 10 times my number. And I don't really care. Of course, we're gonna do fun stuff when I hit milestones, but honestly, as long as you enjoy what you do, that's all that matters, right? Like, subscribers really doesn't mean anything to me, personally. And as you get older, you'll realize no one really cares about your YouTube channel. Yeah, like Bestie over here, she streamed using her earphones and her PS5. She didn't even need OBS. When I try that, it says error. What do you mean error? Do you mean OBS? Do you mean trying to stream? Mic? Okay, there's that white light over here. I'm just trying to see how to reach it. We'll finally be able to make progress once I figure this out. I'm very bad at puzzle games. But as a kid, I remember comparing subscribers to my other friends too. It was just a normal thing, but yeah, don't think about it too much. Subscribers really means nothing. It's the people you interact with, the people's lives you make better. That really matters. Streamlabs OBS. You can use Streamlabs OBS, but I just use OBS. They're actually different. OBS is the other one. Streamlabs just makes everything easier, but it's more heavy. I use normal OBS because I'm a hippie. Okay, now we gotta figure out. Okay, maybe it's this big rock here. Okay, it's not this big rock. Oh, I'm so close. That's the last one. Yeah, you have a mic, you have OBS, or you can there's other programs too. You don't completely need just OBS. Just search streaming software, and you will find that there's other options. If OBS doesn't work, you can try something else. Okay, it looks like this is the right way. It's just how do I get it on that rock? Okay. Let's try this one more time. Otherwise, we'll have to find a way around. Nope, that's not it. Yes, since you can't see it right now, Bestie says, personally, I just want to stream because I like the concept of hanging out with my friends while playing. Not because I want to become famous. As long as you have fun, it's all that matters, regardless of end goal. Exactly. So yeah, everyone has their own reasons for streaming. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go around. Yeah, everyone has their own reasons for streaming. For me, it was just to try to make someone's day better, and just have a little fun. Also, while going through my Steam library because it's massive. But yeah, for others, it's just to have fun with their friends. For others, it's just to meet new people. For others, it's to help them with communication skills. Everyone has a different goal. And then for others, the realistic, they want to become famous. There's nothing wrong with that. Of course, it shouldn't be the only goal, because fame is something that requires a lot of luck as well. Like someday, if I could stream to a larger audience, that would be awesome. But that's not the main goal for me. Okay, it looks like I found a way around. Yes, let's go. Alright, now to get out is the other issue. Okay, I found it. I just need to figure out how to get up there. Alright, I think this part was a little not as well designed. So we need to get up there. Now the question is how. So there's a down here, nothing down there. Hey, Flaming Dragon, you just think about. Oh, there it is actually. You just need to think about like why you want to stream. If it's to make someone's day better, to make your day better, make new friends, to do whatever, it's all up to you. But once you found it, you need to see if you like it first. Yes, there we go. I did it. Okay, now the hard part is to get out of here. And then go back to the vines. And I got something really special for Christmas. I got a doggy we named Winston because my grandma passed. She smoked cigarettes and the cigarettes were called Winston. Well, I hope you're enjoying the new company. I know Bestie here has a dog. So I really hope they can become your best friend. Because if you treat them right, they will become your best friend. That's no lie. Or at least that's what I'm told. I don't want a dog. But I really hope you have a lot of fun times with Winston. And I'm happy that there's some relation to your grandmother. Let's see. So that was the last part. Now we gotta find the vines, and then we can progress. But yeah, so far this game, it's just something special. I think. Like, I always have this opinion, but I really love indie games more than AAA games or big company games. I think a lot of people share that same opinion. Just because like there's really real passion put into these games. Yo, what the fox doing? I don't know what the fox is doing. Look at this. You see these mechanics? I can do a 360 in midair. I'm rotating on a pivot on my hind legs. And I hope your day's going well, Spooky Coco. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Which way was it? So that was one. There's probably one over here. Let me grab some. Let me drink some water. I've been talking a lot. Alright, Spooky Coco, ASMR stream is gonna happen someday. I promise you it will. This is a precursor to it. Imagine not being able to pivot midair. Can you do it? Do you have hind legs like this dog does? Or dog, cat, fox thing? A fox is just a cat and a dog mixed together. I'm doing well. My school starts tomorrow, so I'm just trying to relax today. Oh, that's a tombstone. Can't read that. But yeah, school starts tomorrow for me, so today was just supposed to be a chill stream. For people to chill, maybe a life lesson or two. It seems like that's what it's becoming. Because I have a lot of life lessons to give. Oh yeah, it's finally down. We can progress. Alright, let's grab these stars. That took forever. That took like probably like 30 minutes. Let's grab the other one too. Yeah, never give me a game that doesn't have like correct pathing or a destination or anything to show you the destination, because I will get lost. We've seen it over and over again.
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
Oh, so this person's dad is gone. That probably explains why everything seemed like a flashback. That's a wolf. Oh crap! That's a long way down. I think there's a huge delay on the YouTube chat. Yeah, it's around 15 seconds. It's just how it is. There's not much I can change about that. Yeah, it's just the nature of how the platform works. The only thing I can really do is make it low latency mode, which would decrease the quality of the stream. But if you want the full experience, Twitch is the best way to do it for sure. It's okay, A-boy. I expected about this much, you know. It definitely wasn't the type of game I was thinking of streaming today until I realized I just want to relax. Yep, that's all right. Thank you for supporting me on both. Thank you for following Spooky Coco, Spooky Chocolate. I'm still gonna be calling you Coco though, because that's the mistake I made on episode 1, and I refuse to back down on it. Oh wow, this is stunning. Like there's Genshin scenery, and then there's this. Yeah, you see, I don't like to go back on mistakes, so I'll just stick with it. You move forward. Yeah, I love the music too. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see who does it. Also, it looks like we've fulfilled our follower goal. Thank you, Spooky Coco, for being number 25. I hope my streams have been getting better, like since the last time. I hope I've been able to do more. Like the one thing I love about streaming is just how the moment you make something or you do something, it stays there. You can never really go back when it comes to streaming. Not that you can't like stop streaming, but that the more you stream and the more stuff you do, and the better you make your stream, it's a permanent change. It's a permanent improvement. Like for example, making an overlay, that overlays with you until you change it. You work as the perfect background noise for your Hades runs. I'm glad. I think this is really great background noise. So if you just put me in the background in Lurk, I'm fine with that. I'm really liking this environment. Thank you, Spooky Coco. I know there's a lot more I could do in the future. I know some of these overlays look really dull, but yeah, we'll work on them as we go. Did I get a new mic recently? I did not. It's just I'm not too sure. Maybe it's I've been messing with the audio volumes a little bit. For example, I increased the volume, so maybe that's the reason. Either that, or my voice is changing, or my voice is shot. But it's been the same mic since episode 1.
I need to go to bed.
Which is a $30 mic.
Talk about this anymore. Good night.
It's all better. Yeah, maybe it's the volume change. I hope it's been better. Because I was told before by my friend that it was really, really low, and he didn't tell me until like 30 streams later. But yeah, I'm glad that it's at an okay volume now. Because on OBS there's 3 bars, so there's blue, green, orange, and red. I was just scared of it going into the orange, because once it hits red, it starts to peak. But I learned that when it's in orange, it should be fine for the most part. Oh, we're on to the next part. Yeah, everyone thought that until my friend told me. He's like, "Oh, I guess there's something wrong the entire time, and I didn't know." Yeah, it was mostly because of the Resident Evil stream. Because when I was checking a VOD.
You can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
I'm just gonna shut it for this segment. Man, I wish I could see the stars again. The light pollution's really not helped with seeing the stars. Back in the early 2000s, you can really see the stars everywhere.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds. And it made me want to be free like her.
Bye, Flaming Dragon.
Taught me how
Have a
to
great
fold
evening.
origami cranes while she was in the hospital.
I hope you have a
So I
great
told myself
night,
I would
evening,
fold one every
morning.
day until I could fly
I hope you have a great day
myself.
tomorrow too.
I think we both have always loved animals. And for me, that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
You were in Victoria, Canada a few weeks ago. The stars were super cool there. But they looked even better some years ago. Yeah, I remember I was in a place called Algonquin Park for a field trip in elementary. Just looking up, you could see the Milky Way, you could see the stars, you could see the Big Dipper, and then like the cosmic dust. Seeing the cosmic dust is one of the most beautiful moments in my life. Almost like this.
You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
Fireplace.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Oh, this fox gets more game than I do. But yeah, the cosmic dust is honestly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Like, I wish I could go back. Like, one of the things on my bucket list, like just seeing the stars again, is definitely up on there. Because what they did was they made us look down for the entire walk out into the field, which is kind of weird. Now you think about it as an adult, because you know it's similar to something else that happened in history where people were looking down and being brought to a specific area. But yeah, and then they told they kept our eyes down, and then once we got there, they told us to look up, and it was absolutely magical. I'll never forget that sight. Like just looking around, and my nerdy friend was naming the constellations. That's an American flag. Oh no. I don't like where this is going. Oh no. But yeah, the other thing on my bucket list is definitely the aurora. Yes, hole up. What's wrong? It's a couch and a TV. But yes, we're just going to ignore that and keep going. Yeah, the aurora is the number one thing I want to see in my life. Just going to somewhere cold and being able to see like the northern lights. That's I don't know, just something about like beautiful sights is just something that I really like. I don't know really how to describe it. Like I think that's one of the small pleasures in life. It's just seeing those small moments. I don't know, speaking of Coco, maybe we can go there together someday. But yeah, the Northern Lights are definitely probably in the top 5 things I've always wanted to do. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Remember, you're still supposed to be a streamer too. We're waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Oh, there's deer. Man, I'm really liking this game. Like, it's not the usual games I would play, but there's just something beautiful about it, something magical. Like, this is passion embodied in a video game. I'm not too sure where I'm supposed to go though. I don't think this is the right way. Yeah, honestly, I kind of, maybe we'll play more of these. I really like it. Like just a relaxing atmosphere, just chilling with people here. Some tea, a tea juice box in my hand, tea box in my hand. Should do The Witcher 3. I'd watch that every day. The Witcher 3? That sounds like a good idea. Oh. Is this the right way? Looks like it. Yeah, that's on the list, I think. I think maybe I got it for free from Epic. I'll have to check again. Because I know I got Alien Isolation. There's so many horror games I have. I was just afraid this channel was becoming like a horror game channel. But it's not. Like, I love horror games, I really do. It's just like, to do horror every time can get a little stale, I think. Like, we need to change it up. Unless that's what you want to see. Because, you know, it's not good for my heart. I don't have heart issues, but, you know, it just like having those sudden spikes in heart rate deflation isn't good. Man, I really love this. Just the water. The mountains in the background. If I could have like a horizon where with mountains, I'd really be enjoying that. Because I think I told you guys this, but I was in Japan for like a trip in high school, and in one place, I think it was in Kyoto. Like just looking behind you, you could see the mountains surrounding your horizon. Because we're kind of in the middle of a valley, where I think that's what it's called. And then you could see them in the back, and it was unreal. Because over here, it's just it's very concrete foresty. School bag, biscuits, of red panda, I think that's what they're called, or raccoon, soccer ball. Yes, it's completely your fault, boy, but you know, it was a fun game. We'll do more spooky later, once the DLCs go on sale. Because, you know, it's one of those casual horror games which you can play more of. It's not like a one and done, it's got some replayability to it.
I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way. Except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird.
Okay, Spooky Coco, enjoy whatever you're doing. I'll be here.
I think we were pretty similar.
And if not, have a great night.
Weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
I'm glad these two found each other. Because it really seems like she has what he needs and something he has something she needs as well. I think this is an ideal relationship. What's this? Oh, paper cranes. This is what he was talking about earlier. Okay, now where to next? Maybe this way? And just shutting up for 2 seconds and just listening to the music and looking at the atmosphere really calms you down. Maybe I'll make one of these my wallpaper. Like, this game is something special, for sure. I'm just not sure if I'm going in the right direction, though. I'm always second guessing myself. I'm just wondering, maybe I'm supposed to go back? Because in a way, it looks like I'm not moving. It doesn't look like it's getting further. Hold on. I'm just gonna see if it disappears into the horizon. If not, then I know that's where we're supposed to go. Yeah, that's probably where we're supposed to go. Maybe it's not. Okay, let's just keep going for another 2 minutes. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's really nothing in this direction except for that background, which I don't know exists or not. Because they are disappearing into the background. I'm just not sure if this is the right way. I wish it would tell me, to be honest. Something block me, please, or an invisible wall. To be honest, it's probably, we're probably supposed to go back. Oh yeah, I hit the wall. Here it is. Yep, there it is. That was what I was waiting for. Like I said, we're probably gonna be finishing this stream once the game finishes, because it's very short. It's around 2 hours. So we're just gonna keep going until it ends. Because today's a special day. It's the last day before school starts. I've said this probably 3 times now, but I don't know who's watching, who's not. It's nice to, it's good to reiterate things once in a while. But I hope someone's studying to this. This is really good for studying, for sure. I might use this myself for studying in the future. I know I said I wanted to make study streams happen, but I'm going to try to make them work out. But, like those unarchived study streams, it's just really hard because, you know, having to boot up everything, and then sometimes you can't pay attention, but I'm gonna try to make them work as best I can. Like the congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Okay, we've read 100 streams. Yahoo! What's a study stream? So there's a small thing I did for like a couple streams where it's just a stream where calming music plays, like chill step music plays, and then everyone studies together. Like I was studying, and then whoever comes, they use that as a they study to the music, basically. It's just like a study space, but online. Like the idea was because in psychology, I believe there's this thing where it says if you know you're being watched, then you tend to pay attention more. So I was trying to employ that into a stream context. So it was for me. So if anyone's watching, then I'm on track, and then anyone who's also watching gets on track. So that was the idea of them. So it was like just a pretty chill stream, where no one really talked and you would just study. I don't know if I should bring them back, but I'll probably try to, because, you know, it was something for me, personally. Because I have a terrible time trying to study alone, because I get really distracted. Oh yeah, this is definitely where we're supposed to go. But I'll see if I'll bring them back. I don't think anyone really cares for them, but but I do, because you know I need to study too. Were we supposed to follow Bambi? I'm not too sure. Let's keep going. How many invisible walls do I have to hit if something goes right? But yeah, this in itself is relaxing, I think. I haven't seen any story in a while. Invisible wall, hit me soon, please. You know, indie games have their some level of polish. It's just part of the nature of them. So I guess this is like one of the less polished parts, just because of how big the environments are and how far the walls might be. Yeah, there it is. I have to go back. I'm glad that one hit us much earlier. Okay, now I'm not too sure where to go. It led us into the water, but it wasn't the water wasn't... It had a few, like, story beats. But it looks like that area up the mountain is the right way to go. Maybe that's where we came from, I have no clue. I find my brain works really, like, straightforward and one-dimensionally. Once I choose a destination, that's where we go, and then it's hard to backtrack. Kyamin! Welcome to the stream, I hope your day's going well. We're a fox today, yes we are. We're a fox every day. Oh, there's some paintings here. Her father must be there in the photo somewhere. Those are... Oh wow, what era is this? Looks like World War I. A moose, fox, and flowers? Wait, there's a lady there. I didn't even see the woman for a second. Yeah, Kevin, it's just a relaxing game to relax to today because we are... I think everyone's a little stressed at the end of the vacation's coming. So we're just here to chill. It's a really short game. Yeah, we just want to change of pace today. Because we've been doing a lot of horror on this channel for quite a while. I think it's nice to relax with something different. Like, this game I saw in my library, and it looked interesting. It's really short, it's like 2 hours. It looked perfect. There's a storyline that we've been following. That is a fridge. It's so far it's just been me getting lost in the environment, failing puzzles. We're trying to figure out puzzles. Okay, let's keep trying to figure it out. Oh, those are his medals. That's a battleship. So it looks like he was in the Navy. A group of foxes called a skulk. Yeah, it has a double jump. And thank you for that piece of info. I would have never thought or figured that out otherwise. A skulk of foxes. Wait, there's a light over there. No? So you came to the water already? We're back on land. Let's try this place. Maybe this is where we came from. Yeah, Like, you can see it pivots on the back feet, so it's not the most polished game, but it is. It is pretty fun. There's actually another Fox game that I have in store. It's called what's it called? It's called Spirit of the North. That one's like 4 times as long as this one. Yeah, the music's really nice. It's just nice and calming. Oh, hello, Doxa Menos. I hope your day's going well today. How are you? I'm doing completely fine. We're just trying to relax today. We're following the storyline of this fox. Or the fox going through a storyline of a man. We're just trying to relax today because we play a lot of horror on this channel. I was thinking we need, maybe a change of pace would be nice. But yes, I hope whatever you had to do yesterday went well. Let's see. I know it's like pretty late for you right now, like 3 AM. But I hope this will relax you enough to sleep. While I get lost in the environment, I'm not. There's so much stuff to do. I'm just not figuring out where to go. We've already been through the water. Maybe it's here. Okay, so this is where we came from, I think. Oh. Those like really high falls in video games still like kicks that was that fear of falling in you, where it's like you feel like you're falling in real life. Yeah, there's no fall damage in this. You can't even attack people. It's just a chill game with a nice storyline and nice music. Sleeping with Ryhn Fox music. The ASMR stuff will come eventually. I hope this is calming enough, because that was the entire point, is to calm me down, calm everyone else down, while my voice was a little shot today. Oh, it looks like this is where we're supposed to go. Yeah, my voice was a little shot today just because as a practice yesterday. That's why I'm drinking tea. I'm so glad that it worked out well. And I'm sure that Zeus statue looks absolutely stunning. But yeah, I hope you had some good food to mark a job well done. Maybe this is where it came from. It does look like where it came from. Let's change let's see if the environment changes. Cause yeah, they said this game would be around a 2-hour game. It might be 3 hours because I don't know where I'm going. I'm glad that you enjoy what you do. I really do. Like I've seen people like really not. Yeah, okay, this is where we're supposed to go. I've seen people really not enjoy what they're doing. Like the art, and there's some people that really don't take pride in their craft. Just because I don't know, maybe it's too hard. But I'm glad that you do. I'm really glad. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Unity Engine Fox Parkour. And I hope you don't stay up too late. Because I know it's like 3 AM for you right now. From what you said last time. Okay, there was no way we were supposed to find this area. Oh, we found 100 stars. I got achievement for it. Boy, I am amazed too. I used to think I had a pretty good sense of direction. And then I discovered I didn't. Oh, it looks like we're at the next part. Oh, it's really somber now. I wonder what's about to happen.
Fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Oh, I guess there was like two storylines at the same time. So the first storyline was the man and his wife, and then the second storyline is the fox trying to find her cubs, which she has, but as you can see, it hasn't been turning out very well. She's already lost 2, and there's only 1 more, and let's hope the last one's alive. And I had no idea fox babies are also called cubs. I thought they would be called something different. But yeah, this is the last one. If she doesn't find this last child, I don't know what she'll do. I don't know what a fox does, even though I am one. Oh, stray beat up there. I told you, boy, I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I eventually find my way. It's always like that. Like, I'll never truly be lost because I'll eventually find it.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job, or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Okay, so he found a love of architecture. I'm glad that he finally found something, because I think at the end of high school, like, if you're able to find what you want to do at the end of high school, I think that's great. But in reality, like, a lot of people don't. Yes, a fox with double jump and immunity to fall damage, truly one of the foxes of all time. They don't take fall damage, though. Have you ever seen a cat fall? Cats never take fall damage, right? A fox is just like half a dog and half a cat mixed together. They do? Like, every time I've seen a cat fall, they at least always fall on their legs. It's supposed to absorb the shock. I don't think they can die to fall damage, but they can get hurt. Yeah, that's for sure. There's something called internal damage, my dude. Yes, internal damage, but you know what? They always seem to get up. Oh, they can? Is there a height at which, like, the maximum height they can fall from? Yeah, but I've never seen it. Like, they usually land on their feet, and after a few seconds, they usually get up. I think it's because of their body mass. I think it's because they have a smaller body mass. Something I learned in physics, I think, or something I learned, because if you drop an ant off a really high place, it'll survive, just because it doesn't have enough mass to splat. If that's one way to say it. Yeah, it definitely would die at a lower height than a cat, for sure. Oh, story beat.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened.
Oh no.
I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. one fateful day he approached me. Said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
Yeah, I think we've all been there. I'm just trying to grab these stars. Oh, there's a house. Looks like some logs. So I guess this is his type of business. I didn't know lumberjacks used forklifts. I didn't know that was part of their usual gear. I thought it was mostly they did most of it by hand, but I guess we're in the modern day. Lumberjacks to me are these big burly men with beards and plaid, who carry wood on their shoulders all day. I completely forgot I have never considered the idea that they could be using modern technology to aid them. Okay, this is a parkour area. I think, maybe. Nope, that was a waste of time. Let's just keep going. But yeah, looks there's a house on the hill. I guess that's where we're going next. Like on one point, I'm glad, or on one side, I'm really glad this game doesn't give us too much direction, but they keep it subtle with some of the stars and some of the environments, and it tells you like where to go subtly. At the same time, sometimes they're not that obvious. To me, at least. So I get lost easy. Okay. Can we go inside? No? Okay, let's see what we're supposed to do. This game reminds me of how hard it is to find your passion and hard to actually practice it or survive depending on the area. Yeah, truly. I think like I really don't have too much to say about the story yet until we finish it. But so far, like in some ways it's really relatable, because as teenagers we're always really hot-headed, and we've said things, we've done things that we're very not proud of, and then eventually trying to find like what you want to do. Yeah, I think there's something special. Okay, looks like we're supposed to scale this mountain. Yeah, I guess that's why it was slightly highlighted, maybe? Oh no, we can't go up. Oh yes we can. Oh, we made it. I think. There we go. Looks like there's an invisible wall. Yeah, there is. It's stopping me, but at the same time it's not stopping me. Let's see. Yeah, that's not something we're supposed to touch, but at least we got up here to see it. A void I can't bake isn't void anymore. Yeah, for sure. There's always something that defines like you. Something you do that defines the type of person you are. I think for most people you'll eventually find it. and then you'll take great pride in it. For others, it's different. And our entire goals in life is not to be those people. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I might need a cough drop soon. It's speaking for hours. Well, my voice is kind of shot. I probably won't lose my voice. Yeah, once I find this next story, I'm gonna go grab a Ricola. Not sponsored. Where are we supposed to go? So we saw the house on that side. Nope, there's something here. Maybe we follow the white line. That's a hospital bed. I think the floor is highlighted like this for a reason. Okay, yeah, it kind of looks like where we're supposed to go. Because we came from that direction over there. We've seen the right side. I guess it's time for the left side. Yeah, we can just go up here without jumping too. Yeah, but you know, you took a lot of pride in your baking, right? So there is that aspect of it. Like it's less about what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's more that you found something that you love doing. Like one of my goals for this channel was to help people find like something that they enjoy doing. I haven't gone to that point yet, but it's in the future plans. But that's one aspect of it that I don't think I'm supposed to go there. Maybe here? Okay, this looks more correct. Kind of. Oh yeah, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Game, please be more obvious, please. I'm stupid. Wait, there's something on the floor. What's that? Cabbages? Yeah, that's not right. Let's see. No, that's just vegetation. Okay, maybe we're supposed to find a way inside. Nope. That's just vegetation. Wait, are all my playthroughs just gonna be me being lost? Because that's what's shaping up to be. How many... In every single game I get lost. There's not one where I know exactly where to go. Let's just follow this one more time. See where this takes us. It's just the thing about indie games. Just how there's always sections that are better than others. This is probably one of the worst ones because I have no idea where to go. It's not that it's a bad section, it's just that there's less direction. It can't all be winners. Okay, so we were just here, this way. Let's follow it up, because we started on the ground. I don't see anything glowing in the distance. That's where we came from, over there. So maybe this way. Okay, Looks like we haven't touched this area, so looks like we're on the right track. I am sorry. It's just how I do things. I found it. Like all my playthroughs, when there's a recommended amount of time for a playthrough, I always manage to make it much longer. Alright, found the next story beat.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Yes, always, 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 always. If you ever get the chance, call your parents. Call people you care about. Because you never know. There's the wolf. Hold on, there's some stuff over here I want to pick up first before we touch the wolf. I saw a few more stars. Let me pick those up. Okay, I have to go back. I'm sorry, I'm a hoarder, I have to. At least the environments are nice. Alright, I believe there's just 2 stars. We'll progress. I think we're nearing the end, actually. Because his story arc sounds like it's about to end. And then it's going to end on some moral story, I'm sure. Let's see. We're not going to touch those on the roof. There's some over here. Okay, we're going to go to the truck. I'm curious to see what's there. Alright, we know where to go now, so let's just pick up the last remaining stuff. Maybe we'll see a story beat here and there that we missed. Oh, that's the forklift. Yeah, I feel stupid. I never considered that lumberjacks would be using modern day technology like a forklift to do their work, make it easier. I don't know why I thought that. Tea box is empty. Okay, let's grab that and we'll go. They have some insane tree shredding stuff. Do they? Because they have that machine that has a saw on it, and you just push a log through. I know that, but I guess that's really old technology. And then they have all those circular saws, all that other stuff. But yeah, I just never considered that a lumberjack, such a labor-intensive job, would have modern technology. I don't know why I thought that. I thought they were just doing by hand, but I guess it's just what we were fed as a kid. Like a lumberjack, usually you would just see them carrying logs on their shoulders. But I guess like our need for lumber is so much higher now, so we definitely have modern technology for stuff like that. Oh. Please, I don't want to go back there. Help me here. Okay, looks like we have to go back there. It's really annoying. Let's see if we can jump up here. Alright, almost there. Come on, make the jump! No. Exactly, I mean, that's exactly what I thought they did. Like you saw down a tree with 2 people and a giant saw. The tree would fall. You cut the branches off. You use the log for something. Please, I don't want to go all the way back there. That's a long walk. I guess we have to though. Oh, maybe here. Hey, foxes can climb mountains really well too. You've seen them. I've seen them. The red foxes are really good. Like, they live in forests, they climb, they scale mountains really well. Alright, there we go. Plus, they're smaller too. They should have, like, in theory, they should have a better chance of like, scaling a mountain because they can fit on small ledges. They're really athletic. Alright, let's go where we're supposed to go. Which is somewhere around here. I'm not too sure. And when we see a forklift, I believe that's where we're supposed to go. Or no, that's way past. It's here. Hey, there should be... Don't you know, Void? The cousin is always the best at everything. They're always getting compared to them. For somehow they have 5 PhDs and 40 years of experience at 25. Time to grab a Ricola, a throat drop for this throat. Luckily, I just put them to my side. Oh no.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
Oh no. Oh no. Am I free around 12 tomorrow? You mean 12 in the evening or 12 afternoon? Yeah, there was, like, with the fox around, there was a very small chance we'd find the third one. But yeah, it's probably the same wolf that killed the father. I think that's how you end. I should be good for the afternoon. What's up? But you know, there is a light shining. There's always hope for something going right. Like they say, when you're at your darkest point is when you see the most light. Oh yeah, I'm good for that.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
I'm glad he found someone. I hope this fox finds someone too. At 2 p.m. I think I'm on my way to school at that time. because my class is from 3 to 6. And then after that, I won't be free until I get back quite late, because there's something else I need to do. I'll be back around 10, 11, 12, around that time. But yes, Miss Fox, things will turn around, I'm sure. The first tree awakens and gently asks if there is one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, oh, the stars you collect are the message. I think that's enough. I think that's all they need to hear.
I guess her journey was over, but I have no idea. It was only a dream, a distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
I think they're
Thank
going
you.
to his funeral.
Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Oh, we have 6 months later. Oh, I get to move. Let me change this sensitivity all the way down. It's really high. Oh, that's his wife. That's Rachel. Wait a second, what's that? They're in a small shack with the, I think, oh, they're moving. They've moved into a cabin in the woods. Let's go outside, can we? Oh wait, it's not just a small shack. There's more. Bedroom. An urn. Let's look around. Another moving box. Their kitchen and their washing machines all right next to each other. That's actually a pretty smart idea. puffies, coffee, tea. I think this is a vacation actually. Or actually no, it definitely is a moving truck. Definitely permanently staying here. Fireplace. Dad's war photos. The same pictures. A rabbit. A window. Let's see. Another is the bathroom. Looks like it's raining outside. Let's open the front door. Oh, it looks like they drove themselves here. Let me see if I can turn this down. Oh no, I can't. Okay, change the. I just put the DPI down. Should feel smoother. Oh man, it's absolutely beautiful. You can see the cosmic dust somewhat. Oh, it looks like they bought a forest, like their own forest to live in. There's a mailbox here. No trespassing. Can we go through? No? Let's take a look around. Oh, wow. Man, imagine moving to a place like this. I would want to retire to a place like this. Somewhere peaceful with an amazing view. Oh, can we jump past this? Over the rock, maybe? No. I really wished I could take like an evening stroll like this, like late into the night, early evening. It would be really calming, I think, like when the city isn't busy. Because over here it's really busy all the time. Really catches up to you. Let's go to the backyard and let's see what's there. Oh, we can run. Big pile of garbage. We can just dump that off the side of the hill, I think. Can't enter through there. Sleeping bag outside for some reason. A shed. Nice blue car. Nice blue truck we saw earlier. It looks like he repainted it. Let's go this way. Okay, after we go this way. Used to take 2 a.m. walks. Yeah, those are... I don't think I've ever taken a 2 a.m. walk because it's still a little early. The city's still really busy at 2 a.m. But it's always nice to go for a walk when everything's quiet. I don't know, I find myself kind of a night owl because it's peaceful. Trees, or campsite. Oh, there's fireflies too. A lawn chair. Can't go there. Can't go there. There's an axe here. Man, did they buy this entire place? I can't imagine just how much that would cost to own your own, like, mountain range. As in, I wonder if his architect plans ever went through. Let's see what this is. It's another cabin. It's instruction. Or in construction. Red car. Can't go this way. It's alright, bestie. Welcome back. Right now we're just we basically finished the game. But we're at this last part where he's exploring the area as a man. I'm just not too sure where we're supposed to go, as always. Not this way. Yes, we did. It was not good news. The wolf got to it first. But we also saw the first tree, I think, and then there was a light of hope. So I'm sure that means something. Can we go this way? No. I'm really not sure what we're supposed to do here. Maybe we're supposed to go back to bed. The fox mom's still alive, yes. She found the first tree. But then, I mean, I don't know if she's alive because she kind of Thanos'd away. Like the way Spider-Man did when she touched the tree. So, I'm pretty sure like that entire sequence, the fox was a dream for this man. But now he's moved to a mountain range with his wife Rachel. You can see the eye truck. Not too sure what we're supposed to do. Go back inside. Do we just go back to bed? Can we wake her up? Wait. They're expecting, aren't they? They are. Oh, I'm so happy for him. Yes, he is. He is inspecting. Can we open the fridge at least? Alright. Let's run around a little more. Otherwise, that might just be the end of it. Let's see. So this was the car. So this was a camping site. I'm really not sure. What do you mean? This is beautiful, boy. Wait. We can do something here.
What the hell?
Okay, we figured it out. Yes, it was in the first place. We checked. Okay, to be fair, that prompt didn't come before. Don't stare at the sun, it'll blind you. Oh, it looks so good in daytime. You know, for a Unity Engine game. This man's stamina is something else. It is a walking light bulb, just guiding us to our destination. This man can run forever. The first tree. Don't worry about it, boy. We will find our way eventually. Every step on the path of life is a triumph of your spirit. Every obstacle overcome is a victory. She found them! The first tree. Directed and written by David Well. I'm told that the creator did most of the game himself. Like the voices and everything were mostly not him, but almost everything he did himself, and that's what passion is. When he learned to fly, those foxes are spirits now, but at least they're together. Yep, there it is, Unity Engine, you can tell. Special thanks to all these different people. Man, I wish I was a Patreon for this game. I wonder if there's a Patreon. I would have definitely supported this game. You see how short the credits are? That man did almost everything himself. There was no need. Would you like to anonymously submit your statement to the first tree as an online moderated database? It may appear randomly to other people. Oh, maybe that was Maybe that was a quote that someone else put, a different person put who played this game. Oh my god, that was such a good experience. Well, that was the first stray. I'm so glad that people were here to experience that game with me, because that was truly how do you say it was truly a journey. It was. Would you believe our playtime was 3 hours? It actually turned out to be 3 hours. That was a long stream and a nice game. Yeah, I agree with you. It's we're actually not. It's not that long. It's only about an hour and a half. It's around 30 minutes past our normal. On my Steam it says 3.7 hours, but I left the game open for a little while, so it's our gameplay was, or our run through was about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. But yeah, I know today was a little bit different of a stream, but I hope that that gave some people a sense of peace, or at least a sense of calmness before the storm that's about to come. But yeah, I think you guys saw another side of me today that you usually don't see when I'm playing horror games. Do I have any announcements? Let's see. I'm gonna stick to this 2-stream format for now until I figure stuff out. So I'm gonna stick to the Tuesday, Thursday. Alright, thank you, Voy. I hope you have an amazing evening. And I'll try to have a fun class. We'll see what happens. It's probably not gonna be that long. He's probably just gonna go through the outline and stuff. But yeah, there are other games like this. Another one is called The Spirit of the North that we will play eventually, but it is 6 times or 4 times as long. At 7-something hours, which will be 8 hours for me. So it's another Fox game that includes running around a lot and doing puzzles, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, today we were just supposed to chill so I could heal my throat a little after yesterday. We'll stick to the 2-stream format, and I really have nothing else to say. I know Ken's gonna be streaming tomorrow, so catch him tomorrow on Twitch. And Bestie, if you have anything to say, any stream that you want to do in the future, please you can put in the comments. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed that little journey we had to get today for 2.5 hours, even though most of it was just me getting lost. Yes, you, Bestie. If you have anything to say, please do. I'll give you 30 seconds. You'll probably stream on Saturday? Alright, sweet. Alright, so catch Bestie here. Mrs. Iwaro. Your name makes my life so hard. Iwaro Penlep _ on Twitch. Catch her on Saturday. And with that, I have nothing more to say. I hope you enjoyed that playthrough. I know I got lost a lot, but that's just how I work. Alright. I hope everyone has an amazing evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And with that, Otsurai. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.